Tonight, a super tidy mum and a solo parent take on the wife swap challenge to see how the other half lives.
I've been dating online, which is new and kind of scary.
All right, see you next week.
They have kids, but that's where the similarities end.
This is going to be like totally different to my life.
What the heck's going on here?
Will their values clash, and what happens when they change the house rules?
Gonna teach you boys how to share the jobs.
I'll touch everyone that I don't want.
They swap lives for 1 week as homes, families, and minds.
Feel your whole body breathing. I didn't really like it.
Come on, Ryan, up you get.
Getting up early,
Yeah, the cheese never slipped off a cracker once.
On Wife Swap New Zealand. Meet the spick and span Sullivans, trucker dad Brett, 18-year-old Shanae, Brenna, who's 13, Terea, who's 9, 18-month-old Tig, and real estate mum, Kirstner.
When I met Brett, I had my 3 older children with me, so obviously the 2 boys have left home now, but Brett took all of it. He had the house, I had the furniture and the kids, so...
Yeah.
If I hit you, you're out.
Well, a family was everything I wanted, I suppose, and I certainly had no expectations of having any more.
Got her! And then we ended up having Brenna, Terea as well. Then we very unexpectedly ended up with Tig a year and a half ago. And it's just been an amazing journey. Come on, the girls want you on a tramp.
Cool. See you, buddy.
Whee! A typical day for me, I do the drop-off to schools, the after-school activities. I work in real estate, so I'm pretty busy. And I also like to be the mum. You know, I always bake for the kids, so their lunches get stolen at school because they've got the home baking. And I'm always the one that cooks the dinners and things like that. I like to be the homemaker. Pop the lid on that one and pop it away.
She always puts us first before anything.
she can be bossy sometimes though.
Yeah, quite controlling at times. Quite a clean freak, eh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Control freak.
Control freak.
If you put things away when you're finished with them, then you don't have a mess when you're finished. I don't like mess. I like, which people think I'm mad with 6 kids. They think, how the heck do you do that?
It's dripping.
She just likes to be organised. And that's rubbed off on me over the years too. I found I get a lot more easily frustrated now with mess and stuff, and that's a good trait that she's thrashed into me over the years, I suppose.
Yeah, go on, go have one. Now you guys need to make sure you're good while I'm gone. I don't do well being away from my kids. They are my life, and everything I do revolves around them. But you'll be all right, eh? You'll have it all organised and be nice to the new...
It could be fun, it could be an absolute nightmare, so I'm just going to have to go with the flow and figure it out as I go along, I suppose.
Across town are the Kavanaghs, and like 24% of Kiwi families, Mum Donna, a creative producer, is a single parent. Jack, 11, is her eldest, and Ryan's 8.
Dinner, toast and steak?
Yes. Yes.
So being a single mum is not easy. Definitely not.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Because I have to do everything, and there's no one to help me. Sometimes I'm a bit of a tomboy because I have to do the manly stuff, and then sometimes I feel like I just really and just be feminine because I'm surrounded by boys stuff all the time. So yeah, it's tough.
Can I have tablet?
Hey, don't eat it all because I need to have some for lunch.
To help Mum around the house, we usually do like the laundry. We like tidy up somewhere if someone doesn't tidy as they go. We help around the house by sometimes.
Donna's ready to hit the road on her own new journey.
Yeah, I've been looking at dating online, which is new and kind of scary. I've heard lots of... I kind of would like to meet someone the normal way, like person to person, but in this day and age, I guess it's hard to meet people when all you do is go to work and be with the kids. Like, there's not really room for you to connect with people. Remember, I read a little bit. I have no idea how the week's gonna pan out, and I didn't really put much thought into it because I'd rather not have any expectations. I'd rather just go with the flow and enjoy the journey.
Donna packing to leave.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be going out, so I thought maybe I need a handbag. I've got a couple of dresses in case we do go out.
Jeans, I've got tops, I've got shorts. I won't take my gym shoes because I don't like that sort of stuff. Not much else is going to fit, I don't think.
So I don't know whether the other mum works or not, and whether she is a housewife or just stays at home. How big her house is, because there's a lot of housework to be done in a big house. Yeah.
I'm a little bit nervous, a little bit shaky. I guess all...
The wives must hand over their phones before they leave.
Oh my God, there's my phone. That's it.
All right, see you next week.
Love you. Love you too. I hope you have fun there, and if you miss us, we'll just be here. Okay. Yeah.
Good boy.
I love you.
Have fun. Stay cheeky.
All right, you guys, I love you all. Bye.
None of the families have anyone or swapping with.
Feeling a bit lost. It's probably the best way to explain it. I don't go anywhere without that lot.
A little bit nervous now, actually. Yeah. It's much bigger than my place, so maybe more cleaning.
Before their new families are revealed, Donna and Kirstner get a chance to pick up clues in their new homes.
Okay. Ooh.
Someone's been cooking. Oh, that's really sweet. Oh, wow. Way more organised than my cupboards.
Oh my goodness. All right. I can see I'm going to have fun in here.
Looks like there's a baby in the house, or a toddler, and there's chocolate. I think I'll be fine.
Oh, looks like a boy's room. And there's a small double bed here, but there's no guys. Okay, what the heck's going on here?
Photos. So there's 4. This is going to be, like, totally different to my life.
I'm thinking that this might be a single mum with 2 beautiful boys here, which is really cool.
Both wives have written detailed manuals with the rules and daily schedules of the household explained. For the first 2 days, they must follow these rules, but then they can write their own.
Hi there, my name is Kirsten Sullivan, and I welcome you to our home and my amazing family.
Our family is made up of... I've been sole parenting for 6 years. Okay, so I got that bit right.
I met Brett with my 3 eldest children in tow, and he still didn't turn around and run. He just took on the role as dad to 3 amazing kids I already had. This made me emotional. Just seeing the amazing job he was doing, it made sense for us to have a child together. This is really nice to hear. I mean, it's hard to explain, but I have hope and that there will be someone who for the 3 of us.
I work long hours. Every day is a challenge in terms of timing and juggling everything. I do most of the housework, but the boys do help a lot.
The children all get on very well and they know the rules I have, as it's generally me at home that runs the household, as Brett can work long hours.
Jack forgets to pick up after himself sometimes, and Ryan all the time.
I'm also the stay-at-home mum who bakes on a Sunday for lunches and cooks each night to feed the crew. I love having something to do all the time and love having a nice tidy home.
Main rule, everyone is allowed to sing at bedtime. Clean as you go. Use manners. Always wear sunscreen and brush teeth twice a day. Well, those are pretty cool rules.
But now it's time for Donna and Kirstner to meet their new families.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. I'm
Nice
Brett.
to meet you. Donna. Hi.
This is Tig.
Hi.
Oh, you're not sure yet? We'll warm up.
Hi, I'm Brenna.
Hi, Brenna. Nice to meet you.
You too. I'm Taraya.
Hi, Taraya. Nice to meet you.
Hello.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Now, which one's which? You must be Jack, eh? You're the cuddly one. Hello, Ryan. How are you? Are you cuddly as well?
Yeah.
Kind of. Hey, Jack. I'm Kirstner. Nice to meet you guys. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Or are you nervous?
Both.
Am I scary? I'm not scary, eh?
So what do you think?
Cool.
You were put off when you opened the drawers and saw all the lined up Tupperware and stuff? And...
No, I was just like, oh, this is awesome. This is how I would like my kitchen to be.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
I think she's really nice and she's going to have quite a lot of jokes.
My biggest thing is that the kids are going to get on with it. Kids are the main priority, and yeah, she seems lovely. Hopefully she can keep up with them. So, yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
Take a bit of music on and he starts dancing, starts...
Brett seems like a pretty hard-working dude who loves his family. Yeah. And Tig, he responds really well to his dad. You can see there's a bond there that's pretty strong.
You for dinner?
Man of the house Jack has his own rules to explain.
So I gotta tell you the rules about the house.
House.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Let's sit down here and you can fill me in.
In the kitchen, you only take what you need unless it's like a little snack. The only way you can relax, like around the house, is if you've done like a few jobs. So, yeah, that's basically the rules.
Yep, we can live by those, I reckon.
Over at the Sullivans, Donna's getting to live life at a different pace.
Very different to my usual way of doing things. So I was quite moved when I read about how she had 3 kids and then you guys got together.
Me to a T, really. I took them all on as my own. She had her 3, I didn't expect any more.
Yeah, it just kind of feels like me, like, in the future.
From what I've seen, you certainly deserve a really nice guy because you seem to be a really nice lady, so you deserve someone to look after you. None of my mates are really anywhere near good enough, so...
All right, so what do we need for dinner? Well, you've done this a few times, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, they know how they do things, which is really neat. How's the spaghetti going? Looking good. Oh, far out. Look at that. Do you get to do the cheese, do you? Best dinner, eh, Jack?
Yeah.
Well done. High five. Good job. So if I can get the happy looks that I get from my kids, then my job here is done, pretty much.
Next on Wife Swap.
Oh, over that. There's got to be something else in here I can be doing.
Having a baby around is really taking me back in time. You're a cheeky monkey, eh?
It's day 2 on Wife Swap, and as usual, 11-year-old Jack is up first on breakfast duty.
Oh, man, we start with Jack, the man of the house. He just wants to do everything. He wants to lighten the load for his mum and make sure he helps out. Morning, Jack.
Morning.
Oh, my goodness, it's so early. Don't you like to sleep in?
This is what I usually do.
Is your brother not up?
No, I made you a hot chocolate.
Oh, did you? He blew me away, actually. Just a real caring little guy, but lots on his mind that he feels that he needs to do for an 11-year-old. Thank you. I was a solo mum off and on with my 2 older boys, and they tend to carry a lot on their shoulders at such a young age. It's kind of sad they have to have that role, but pretty special as well. That's a really nice hot chocolate.
It's also breakfast time at the Sullivans.
Yeah, I think Donna does go with the flow a lot more than Mum does. She's a lot more laid back and takes it as it comes, really.
We're going to make some pancakes today. Fresh fruit, whipped cream, bacon, all the good stuff.
And with Mum, it's just completely different, and it's always planned a week ahead.
She looks pretty ready.
Yep.
Good to go. Having 2 girls in the house is great. My boys are helpful. Female help is just slightly different.
Britta tries to make it as pretty as she can.
This looks pretty good. And I feel like Kirstner does run a really tight ship, and I get the feeling that maybe they do things slightly differently to me in terms of relaxing, and I think that's where we differ.
The boys head off to school, and already Kirstner's struggling to find a role in her self-sufficient household.
Oh, I'm over that. There's got to be something else in here I can be doing.
Kirstner just can't help herself, and a rule is soon broken.
I just couldn't sit there anymore. I just had to look around and go, right, there's got to be something that I can do. These boys are good at doing the dishes.
And then another.
Just with some little things, and that's what I sort of started doing today.
And another.
There we go, we're away. Might have done some washing, which is just your norm. Wash the floors, Okay. Oh, organise some of this. May have cleaned out enough in here. Oh, it looks like it might have expired. I'll get rid of that one. Yeah, I'm a little bit OCD, maybe. Oh, I'll get rid of that one as well. I love tidy pantries. Just some basic stuff. Right, all tidy.
Across town, Donna's following Kirstner's daily baking regime.
So it looks like Kirstner bakes a lot. I mean, if we have a look in the pantry, she has done an amazing job of like slices and cupcakes and cookies and cake. It's amazing. I actually cook with music playing. You tend to have a really good time. I sometimes like to sing when I'm cooking and goof around with the boys. And I don't know, for some reason, it just tastes better. I do like to experiment and I do like to create, and I think that's my personality coming out there. I'm quite a creative person and I don't really follow things to the letter because I like to find out, you know, what will happen if you change something, and that's kind of exciting for me.
Hungry mouths are back from school, but how will Donna's Afghans compare with...
Do you guys want to try one?
Yes. Which is the one with the most icing?
That one, I reckon. I would definitely like to do more baking, but the reason why I don't is because I try to avoid making it a routine to have sugar. I would rather eat something savoury or something fresh. Is that good?
That's a yes from Ty.
That's my first time making Afghans.
You did a really good job then.
Thank you.
Really good.
You can obviously tell that Donna is a really... I remember back to when I was a solo mum and trying to get things done, you know, trying to get the washing done, cook the meals, do your work, make sure the boys are off to activities and stuff. It's really hard to juggle that and also keep a house that's easy to work with. It looks like one of the boys has got a gala day tomorrow and he needs some baking, which is right up my alley. So, where are the blades for this? Do you know where they are?
This one?
Okay, and then do we turn it on just a little bit? Do you reckon this is healthy? Probably not. So that needs to go. Once it's set, you want to pop that in the fridge? Once it sets, we make some chocolate icing in the fridge.
Oh no.
What happened? Uh-oh.
This is why you don't trust Ryan.
Is it stuck?
A little, yes.
Oh my goodness.
This is bad.
Accidents happen. Here we go. All right, so... I don't know, boys. After the little accident before, do you reckon we can still take this to the gala and sell it?
No.
No?
No.
You sure?
Who would like to eat?
What colour are you going to paint your nails? Pink or pink?
Pink.
This one?
Yeah.
Good choice. You don't do anything like this with your mum?
I used to, but I don't anymore.
It's nice having the opportunity just to sit down and fluff around and be girly and paint your nails and just chit-chat, do girly stuff.
They're shiny. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Meanwhile, at the Kavanagh's, Kirstner's on to her next project. No one asked her to do.
Come on. Gardening.
All right, have we got some tools? Cool.
Spade.
Yep, we probably need to pull the weeds out first.
Dang.
Ryan, what are you doing?
Nothing.
See all those ones there?
Well,
Pull all those out.
no. This is impossible.
Oh my goodness, really?
Yeah, I don't like pulling weeds out.
Do you not like getting your hands dirty?
No.
Oh, come on. Come on, you.
It's dinner time, and Donna's reminiscing.
Yummy. Feed yourself. Very good. Having a baby around is really taking me back in time, and I'm loving every second. You're gonna make a big mess.
Ready? Pop.
Ta-da! I really miss that stage, and it's been an absolute pleasure. He's just a gorgeous, gorgeous wee boy. You're a cheeky monkey, eh?
Yay! Food.
I really like the fact that they have dinner at the dinner table. We do as well, but the difference there is that we and we like to give thanks when we're at the table about one thing in our day. So I kind of make a point of asking the boys, you know, what are you grateful for?
Next, it's rule change time.
The first rule is less sugar, more fresh fruit and vegetables. The looks on their faces.
Gonna teach you boys how to share the jobs.
I'll touch everyone that I don't want.
It's rule change day, and both Kirstner and Donna are in planning mode.
There's a few things I'm going to change, and I'm really looking forward to that and getting the boys to help me with that and just helping make life at home.
I've been thinking a little bit about how things are run in this house. They do things slightly differently to me in terms of relaxing, and I feel like I really want to bring some of these ideas to this family and see how they respond and whether or not they would be open to putting some of these things into their daily routine.
All right, guys. So I've had a few days spending time with you guys.
Yeah.
And living by your rules. So now I reckon it's time to live by my rules. Are you guys up for that?
Yeah.
So, the first one, 11 o'clock to get ready for school.
No.
Have breakfast together at the table.
Yeah.
Do your chores before we go, and we're all going to head to school together.
Yeah. I naturally wake up at like 6:30. That's going to be a challenge.
Hi, guys. So, I've noticed that your family are loving and affectionate, and this has been an amazing experience so far. And I would like to bring something new to the table by introducing a focus on overall health and well-being. In light of that, here are a bunch of new rules. So firstly, there is a lot more sugar than I would like to see in this house. So the first rule is less sugar, more fresh fruit and vegetables.
We eat a lot of sugar with our weekly baking and stuff, so it'll be a bit odd, but it's definitely a good thing.
Next one, going to teach you boys how to share the jobs rather than Ryan relying on Jack.
Yeah, I rely on Jack.
I get less work.
Will that make you happy?
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Why do I get more?
So it's something
Cheese nugget.
Look, I'll take
It's
out.
something I've noticed,
take
Jack,
out
is that you do a lot.
Look,
you
I'll
do a
take-
huge amount.
I'll touch everyone that I don't want.
I can see how much Brett does around the house, but I would like to see more of Brett involved in family leisure activities. So the new rule here is one outdoor activity once a week that the whole family participates in. I felt really awkward when I read out all the rules. The looks on their faces made me feel terrible. I also love that your family sits down together at the dinner table, but I think we could make an effort to give thanks before we eat. So the new rule here is at dinner time, we will each say one thing that we are grateful for. I'm like, you guys, it's okay. I'm not the big bad wolf here. I'm just trying to do something a little different.
Okay, help boys to learn to keep their things in their own spaces. So today is declutter day. So we're going to get into your rooms to sort them out. Have we got a deal?
Yeah.
Yep. 2 days of my rules.
Yeah.
Got a deal? No, shake on it, come on. 2 days of my rules, all right?
Yeah.
I think it's really important for your well-being to be active and also to take time to be mindful and present. So the new rule is a bike ride before school each day, and as a family practice mindfulness and meditation. And we're going to start that right now. So let's head out to the garden together.
Sounds daunting. Used to, but overall I think it's good changes, which I think will only do us good. I'm not being forced to eat falafel or anything, so I'm quite happy with that.
With falafel fears foiled, all Brett needs to do is take a deep, deep breath.
Let all that tension out. So we'll just get you breathing in. And then as you breathe out, you go down.
The meditation things, yeah, that's not something I've ever really done. Other than sitting outside on my own with them, just letting my mind wander, that's meditation for me.
All right, and I'll just get you guys to lie down on the ground. Charlie's doing it. So we're just going to start off by closing our eyes.
I may fall asleep if we're here too long.
Just feel your whole body breathing.
Namaste.
It was kind of weird. I wouldn't do it by choice. It's really awkward lying there and just being quiet. I didn't really like it.
So we're going to each describe what is going through our minds and say it out loud. So I'll start. Jack and Ryan.
Charlie.
The washing.
No. Okay, guys, good work.
Thank you. Oh. That's the old age kicking in, I think.
Across town, Kirstner's keen to condo the Kavanaghs.
All right, boys.
Oh my.
What are we going to do? Sort this out so you guys can enjoy your bedroom a bit more.
We could put the beds back into bunk beds.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, would you like them in bunks?
Yeah.
So if we put your beds back in bunks, then we're going to have all that room over there free. All right, so let's get started, huh? I think the boys have enjoyed it. They've done really, really well. Like, decluttering was probably huge for them.
Rubbish.
It was huge for me because I just wanted to get in there and go, come on, let's do it. What about these rulers? Should we put them in the stationery box? Pick them up. Pop them all into the stationery box. Good job. We put all the stationery into one, Jack's stuff into another, all Ryan's into another. So they've got their own little space in their room now, which is, I think, is really cool. And if they can kind of try and remember to take their stuff from here and put it back where it goes, yeah, it'll be a nice sort of living space for them all. Give me a hug. Oh, well done. Good job. Give me a hug, Ryan. Good job. Should we go and have some lunch?
Yes.
All right, let's go. Let's go have some lunch, have a break.
With minds cleared, Donna's taking a slightly dubious Brett into the woods.
See where we're going?
Small tree, and our teachers told us to hug the trees because trees are great.
Oh, see? I knew you were a bloody tree hugger after all that.
Thank you, trees.
I'm certainly not against going out for family activities and stuff. Today's walk I like because it's kind of short and sweet. That's a lot more enjoyable than traipsing around a shopping mall for hours on end. That's for sure.
Run, Tris.
Hey, wait for the old fart. I think it's trying to fit everything into that one day is getting stuff done, but also trying to wind down before the week starts again sort of thing, but I've also need to be doing the family thing.
Basket me. Dad doesn't do bushwalks very often, so it was really fun for him to come and do that with us.
Keep going.
Coming next on Wife Swap.
Getting up early.
Come on, Ryan, up you get. Ryan wasn't getting up. Ryan was staying in bed all day.
It's the first full day of Kirstner's new rules, and for once, Jack's no longer the first out of bed.
Morning, boys. It's time to get up, guys. Jack, did you have a good sleep? Yeah. Good. I went in this morning at 7 o'clock and Jack was sound asleep. Like, he didn't need to be up at 6 o'clock. Wakey, wakey. It's time to get up. And I woke him up and he was straight out of bed, came out here, and the first thing he did was straight into the kitchen to start doing his job. So I sort of ushered him back to his room and said, go get dressed and, you know, get yourself ready. Good boy, Jack. Come on, Ryan. Up you get.
No.
Ryan wasn't getting up. Ryan was staying in bed all day. 5 minutes. Come on, then. He struggled a bit getting out of bed. We got him there in the end and we breakfast together. Ryan, your brother's going to be late to school, so get your teeth done.
This is exactly why I go to school by myself.
Okay.
I'm
good. Right, school bag.
Come on.
Oh, no. So is this why you get up early and ride your bike? Once we were sorted, we jumped in the car. I dropped Jack off and he looked back at the car with this big grin on his face and huge big wave. And I just thought, oh, that's perfect. So he was happy.
Over at the Sullivans, Donna's putting power to the pedal with an in-back ride.
This is our early morning ride, guys. So we're just going to go down the road for 15 to 20 minutes. Cool. Get some exercise. All right, you ready?
I'll be last.
Getting up early.
I don't like getting up early. Straight down the road.
I'm gaining on you.
No, you're not.
The bike ride itself was good. I'll try to persuade my mum to let us do that in the mornings.
How was that?
Yeah.
It was just really get out in the breeze and in the sunshine and do something active before school.
I'm not so sure about the whole getting up early thing, though.
The health kick keeps coming with nutritious packed lunches.
We're going to put some fruit and veg in the lunchbox. You okay with that?
Yep.
Yeah.
So that when you're feeling hungry at school, you can snack on something not so sweet.
Our school lunch was a bit different to what we're used to with baking and stuff, but it was really good with the veggies and everything. It was a good change.
I feel like if either of the girls were going to meet me with resistance, it would have been Taraya. But I feel like she really did warm up to the idea, and that was, yeah, pretty cool. Ta-da!
Thank you.
Clean Queen Kirstner now turns her attention to Donna's needs.
I was thinking about it last night and thinking I've created a really nice space for the boys, but I thought there's nothing for Donna, just for her. So that's the plan today. So just having a bit of a tidy up. I'm a real OCD person and Donna's not, and there's nothing wrong with that. But for me, I can help out when you're on your own. There's a space now for her, there's a space now for the family, and the boys have got a space, so I'm really hoping that she enjoys it.
Donna's rather more relaxed housekeeping style is starting to be noticed at the Sullivans.
It's definitely a lot messier with Mum not being here. But yeah, I'm really enjoying being able to kind of just chill out a little bit and just not have to worry about keeping like my room tidy 24/7 and just tidy my room in my own time. Mum would leave the mess until the morning and then she would wait for us to come acceptable. We're tidying up the whole house from top to bottom now. We're changing the sheets, we're changing everything.
Cleaning the windows.
Yeah, cleaning all the windows, weeding the gardens. It's very...
My least favourite part, weeding the gardens.
When she's not around, my lovely two little girls do tend to take some liberties, so they don't do what they would normally do, so everything turns to organised chaos a little bit. But so I'm trying to get the house presentable for her.
We definitely are not doing
As
many chores as we would be with Mum here. Pretty good because it's just chill.
At the camp rise plan for Jack and Ryan.
So we're going to go and do something a little bit fun now. I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Can you give us a hint?
Like a clue?
You need to look after it. The big responsibility is probably going to be on you, Ryan. So
Is it a pet?
I can't tell you anything else, OK? So let's go.
The aquarium!
Should we go in here and have a look?
Fishy.
We went fishing at the pet shop. The reasoning behind that was, one, it was a bit of a reward for them for all the hard work they'd put in this. The thing that I noticed hugely was there's a lot of responsibility on Jack's shoulders, and at his age, it was just nice to sort of be able to remove some of that from him and give Ryan something important to focus on, gives him back some of his childhood times.
Yeah.
What are you going to call it?
Mango?
Mango's a cool name.
Yeah.
Which one are you going to get, Ryan?
I think that one.
Cool, so we'll have one of those. I can relate back to when I had my two boys at home, my oldest boy, and there was a lot on his shoulders. And if I could turn back time now and change that, so for me it is, yeah, it's pretty to the point with what I had in the first few years of being a mum, and I wish now I could sort of change that for them, and I can't, but maybe I can change it here. So, yeah, that was the idea behind the fish. Do you reckon you can look after those?
Yeah.
Yep. What did you decide to call them?
The smallest one is Peach, the biggest one is Pear.
The healthy living continues at the Sullivans with Donna's last meal.
So there's going to be a pretty easy dinner. We're going to have dumplings and miso soup and vegetables. I found making dinner with the girls good. It was how I make dinner with the boys.
Wait, so I'm putting hot water in this, right?
Yes, please.
Put that over there.
Just getting involved and getting them to taste things. Good? Yeah. It's just a learning activity.
Broccoli, pea, cauliflower.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like that's the kind of thing that I enjoyed with my mum, and they're some of the best memories I have. Something new with miso and dumplings. They seemed to be willing to give it a go, and it wasn't terrible.
Yeah, it's good.
One thing I'm grateful for is being able to go busking with one of my best friends.
One thing I'm grateful for is being able to help make dinner with Donna. It's been really fun.
I feel like this experience has changed me. I feel really blessed to have met this family and feel like, you know, the feeling's mutual and I feel like, you know, they're really special.
And I'm really grateful that we got to meet you. You've been a lot of fun and the kids love you to bits. I can see you and Kirsten having an awesome friendship. There's a lot of similarities there, so it's been really cool. So I'm very grateful for that.
I really find it hard to put into words the bond that I've formed with every single person in this family. It's pretty special. I will find it really hard to leave.
The families come face to face next on Wife Swap.
Oh, your boys are lovely.
Your children now.
I connected with all of your kids. They really stole the place in my heart. They really did.
It's packing up time for Donna and Kirstner.
I hope they keep a couple of the rules when I leave and perhaps they could implement the bike ride in the mornings into their routine. That would be cool.
Hopefully they pull something cool out of this and can, keep it in their lives and hopefully they remember this as much as I will. Time to go home. My job here is done.
Seeing two people sharing the load like this does make me realise just how flat tack I am all the time and how I'm so tough on myself and I need to give myself a bit of a pat on the back because I actually do a good job and I think the boys have turned out amazing.
You have a good day.
Bye, Kirstner.
Not goodbye, eh?
Yeah.
See you soon. Looking forward to meeting Donna and just kind of, having a chat to her about everything to do with her kids, my kids.
Missed you too.
The wives meet for the first time.
Hello. Nice to meet you too.
Oh, your boys are lovely. Such good boys.
Hurry up. Did they keep you on your toes?
It was pretty relaxed, eh? It was pretty cruisy. I enjoyed having the baby around the house. Tyke was just a dream. He's the most beautiful boy.
I tell you what, your Jack loves doing everything to please you. The first morning he came out and he said, I'm making my breakfast and I'm making mine and Ryan's lunch and, do you want a cup of tea? What can I make you for breakfast? And I was like, far out, you don't have to make me breakfast. It was so beautiful. And Ryan was still snoring. Just the neat kids. Rule changes, so that was an interesting morning. The first one was taking some responsibility away from Jack, putting a little bit more on that one. Ryan's little eyes kind of went, why do I have to do this? Jack, you come and do it. So I had to kind of say to him, no, Jack's not doing it for you now. I said to him last night, I said, can you unstack the dishwasher? Yep. So he went in, unstacked the bottom without the cutlery. I've done my job now. I said, no, you haven't. You've got to do the cutlery in the top tray. And he said, well, that's 3 jobs. So to help Ryan with his responsibility, your children might have a pet now. Actually, Ryan's got 2, Jack's got 1.
What?
So they've got a fish tank. Yeah. They did want a puppy, but we scaled it back a bit to a fish. So...
It is easier to flush a fish down the toilet than a puppy, so...
But I really enjoyed being in a bigger kitchen. I did take all the baking out of the cupboards. And I said to them, no more sugar.
You should have seen their faces drop then.
The mood
kind of went, I don't think in that moment I was the most favourite person. It was just kind of like, who is this woman in our house? And I got them eating miso soup and dumplings, which they hadn't tried before. Brett had some interesting facial expressions when he tried the soup.
I was trying my best to be polite.
And I got them doing some meditation. We went for a bushwalk. Yeah. Because that's what I do when I need to relax.
I'm glad you found the bushwalk relaxing. I was sweating like a fat kid in a candy shop at the end of it.
It was uncanny, the similarities.
Yeah.
It just felt like I was either taking a step back in the past to when I was with the kid's dad, or I'm taking a step into the future. So it was quite actually emotional for me because I had hope of what could be. And sometimes you get stuck in where you're at and you can't see past it. And I connected with all of your kids.
Yeah, they took to you amazingly well. As we saw when you left.
Yeah, they all stole a piece of my heart. They really did.
I think the biggest struggle with being at your place was the loneliness. The boys filled the gap while they were awake, which was great, and while they were home, which was awesome. We just did stuff. But as soon as they went to bed, it was like, wow, okay, I've got no one to speak to. I've got no one to cuddle up to. I've got no one to say, you know, if there was something going wrong, it'll be okay. Yep. And it's flipping hard. You're being mum, you're being dad, you're being grandparents, the school drop-off, the after-school care, you're making their meals, you're trying to have some time for yourself, which you don't get. That's the biggest thing. You're doing an amazing job, and you're doing so well.
Thank you.
Hopefully we've made some lifelong friendships.
I think so.
Yeah, for sure.
And with that, it's home time.
Hey, Mum. How are you?
I guess it's really given me a feeling of that everything's going to be okay and that there is light at the end of the tunnel, and it's made me realise that, you know, I really do actually feel that I'm ready.
Where are you? Oh my God, it's so good to be home. So good to see these guys and their little smiley faces and just be back in my own space. Yep.
Dícenos